So, you ready to get into some news?
Yeah, what you got for us this week?
All right. All right, so we're leading off tonight. This has a little bit to do with some stuff we've been dabbling around with. But anyway, tarot card reading predicts Michigan woman's $500,000 lottery win.
What?
A Michigan woman said a tarot card reading correctly predicted she would win a $500,000 lottery prize later that same day. The 59-year-old Genesee County woman told Michigan lottery officials she was on her way to the tarot card reading when she stopped at the BP gas station to buy some scratch-off tickets. During my tarot reading, I was told money would be coming into my life very soon. I tried to think of the ways that this might happen, but I didn't even think about the lottery tickets in my purse, the player recalled. Later that night, I scratched the tickets. I saw the star symbol and thought, well, at least I won my money back, assuming it would be a $10 win. Much to her surprise, she revealed a $500,000 prize. I tried to remain calm, but I knew right then and there this had just changed my life, she said. The woman's prize came from 50 times wild time scratch-off ticket. The winner said her plans for the prize money includes paying off her car, taking a cruise with a friend, and investing the remainder of the money.
She gonna give a little extra to the tarot reader?
Yeah. Yeah, a little tip.
Give her a tip.
Little tip,
yeah.
And I will say, to go along with this, we did on your stream, we did a spell jar and potion stream.
We did.
And we did, we had a luck potion, and we had like an abundance spell jar that we did.
We did.
And we decided that might be a good time to purchase a lottery ticket.
We did.
We didn't win $500,000.
We didn't win anything. Although the scratcher thing, we won $60.
We won $60. So yeah, I'll take that.
So I'll take.
And we don't ever play the lottery. We play like once every couple of years. We'll buy like
maybe even a couple of years. Maybe like once every 5 years or something.
So we spent like $3 and we won 60. So I'll take it. It's money. I
guess the spell jar and the potion were.
And that's not enough. We got to worry about people, calling us and trying to borrow money for their mortgage.
You almost made me spit my drink out.
I feel comfortable revealing our $60 jackpot. $60. You know what I mean? All right. Story number 2. Unidentified submerged objects. Officially, the U.S. government has no proof that sightings of unidentified aerial phenomenon are a result of alien activity. I don't know. That's debatable. Apparently, though, the definitely probably not aliens have been observed operating unidentified
definitely probably not aliens.
Yeah, submerged objects in our oceans. They fly too, but they when they want, they just disappear beneath the waves without a trace. Retired Rear Admiral Tim Galladay, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, is sounding the alarm on UFOs that can disappear into the water without a splash and without leaving any wreckage behind. These USOs are an urgent national security concern with world-changing scientific ramifications, he says. And he claims to have proof too, sharing a video of an unidentified object recorded by the USS Omaha back in 2019. The video has been verified by the Pentagon and shows an object flying around the ship before dropping into the water and disappearing. I have put that video over in our Discord channel in the Weird News. So if you want to see the video of the USO, you can wander over there and check it out. The fact that unidentified objects with unexplainable characteristics are entering U.S. water space and the DoD is not raising a giant red flag is a sign that the government is not sharing all it knows about all domain anomalous phenomena, said the retired Rear Admiral.
I mean, don't we know? We knew that already.
Yeah. It's entirely possible that the object and others like it are simply advanced aircraft. But the Rear Admiral doesn't think so. So once again, just another high-ranking military official who's coming out to shine some light. Don't know what it means, but it's out there, and you can go check out the video. And it's pretty. I don't know. It's a pretty. It's worth watching. I'll put it that way.
Cool.
Something that we've talked about recently. I think I might have brought this up when we were just trying to find a movie to watch or something recently. But Steven Spielberg's next project is going to be a UFO movie.
Cool.
Aliens and UFOs have long been a favorite topic of Spielberg. Just last year, he He was the executive producer of that Netflix show Encounters. And prior to that, he produced both Taken and Falling Skies. And of course, he is also the director of Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah.
But according to Variety magazine, he says he's back in alien mode and that he is going to be working on a UFO extraterrestrial picture. And it's going to be based on his own original idea. So
think he's had any ET contact, all of his stuff he's made.
There was another quote in the article that I didn't get, but it was basically talking about just a fascination with the idea that he believes that other life has to exist in the universe, paired with the fact that he doesn't think it's very possible for them to actually come here. So he's kind of split. Like he knows, he thinks he knows that life exists, but according to the science, he's not sure what the likelihood is that they're coming to Earth.
Didn't he do ET also?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did ET.
Yeah,
and he did another really good Spielberg movie that I feel like almost gets kind of left over because it's really long is AI.
AI was really good. Yeah,
it's pretty crazy. And speaking of movies, I don't have this in my news and notes here, but there is a Bigfoot movie out right now.
What? Really?
Yeah. It follows, I think, 4 Bigfoot. It's just like actors playing Bigfoot. But it's like, like no dialogue. Like it's supposed to be shot like it's really following like 4 Yetis around.
Okay.
I'll get the name of it real quick.
Might be a movie night.
It's not quickly popping up.
Hoaxer said he's the Bigfoot actor. He's not allowed to talk about it.
It's got some pretty big actors in it. I'll see if I can
Brad Pitt playing a Bigfoot.
Sasquatch Sunset is the name of it.
Oh, for crying out loud. I couldn't have come up with a better name.
Sasquatch Sunset, and looking at the cast, it's got Jesse Eisenberg.
Okay.
And Kieran Culkin.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a weird one.
It's definitely a weird one. So much that people are leaving the theaters because it's showing the natural habits of creatures. So anyway, it's definitely a watch for us. And I
this will be a team weird movie night. It's going to be
a watch for a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't know it exists, that exists right now.
Okay. That definitely need to know.
That leads into our last story of the night. We talked about this when it first happened, but it's back in the news again. So we're going to share the story again. A man accused of murdering his friend he thought summoned Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
He was found guilty.
Oh.
So the Pontotoc County man who told investigators he killed his friend during a fishing trip because he thought the man was summoning Bigfoot to kill him was convicted Wednesday afternoon. A judge ruled that Larry Sanders, 55, is guilty of murdering Jimmy Knighton in July of 2022. The conviction hinged on the concept of malice aforethought. According to closing arguments, both prosecutors and the defense attorneys agreed that Sanders unlawfully killed Knighton, but a first-degree murder conviction in Oklahoma requires proof of malice aforethought. Kind of skipping along here, he says, this is Sanders speaking, the attorney for Sanders. In a first-degree murder case in Oklahoma, as in most other states, you have an element of malice aforethought, meaning that you have to have specific intent to cause the death of another. We were able to prove that Larry Sanders caused that death, and the issues of malice aforethought is what that truly hinged on. But we have quotes from Sanders here, and he says that so Sanders, the person who was convicted of the murder, reportedly confessed to killing Knighton during interviews, and he took the stand Wednesday and told the courtroom about the fishing trip that turned deadly, saying he thought that strange things began happening that July afternoon. Sanders claimed to see a 12-foot tall Bigfoot downstream and hear Knighton howl into a drainage pipe. Sanders said that Knighton had pointed out a fish to him and was telling him to get that fish. Sanders said when he told Knighton he didn't want to get that fish, Knighton kept telling him to. Sanders told the courtroom that he began to feel suspicious and believed Knighton was planning on drowning him and floating his body downstream to feed him to the Bigfoot. Later on that afternoon, Knighton and Sanders got into a physical fight, and so he ended up choking him to death.
Good Lord.
So Bigfoot turns deadly with no Bigfoot on the scene.
Maybe. I mean, we don't know. Could have been.
Anyways, that was the weird news.